All right, well, welcome to the Toketee Lake campground here in the Umpqua National Forest. It's a Friday right now and I haven't been camping in a while, so figured, heck, might as well get outside and go camping for, well, not really the weekend, but for the night at least. I wanted to go out dispersed camping somewhere, but due to fire restrictions, if I want to have a fire, it has to be in a fire pit in a designated campground. So that's why I'm here in this little campground. I think I'm gonna start setting up my tent, just get some stuff put out so I have that ready for later. And then my big priority is I need to go find some firewood because, I mean, like I said, that's kind of the whole reason I'm at the campground, so I can have a fire. Yeah, I don't really see any around here in the campground area, so I'm gonna have to go drive off into the national forest and go see if I can find some dead wood. So yeah, that's where we're at. Gonna get camp set up and then go scavenge for some wood. Well, I got my tent set up, as you can see there. I actually ended up moving to a different site here just right across from the one I was at because the river is right behind here and you can probably hear it a little bit on the camera. That way you can't see down to it, but right through here. I don't have a bunch of access here, but got this little spot here, so later if I need to come down and wash my hands, rinse off some dishes or something, I've got it available. Yeah, anywho, I've got my tent set up and now I need to go find some firewood because without firewood, I'm not gonna be eating tonight and I kinda wanna eat, so let's get to it. Well, I'm just up this Forest Service road. It's about 20 minutes away from the campground and trying to get some firewood here. It's like, I don't know, it's like 90, 95 out today, so it's pretty hot. I've got a little bit so far. It's not the easiest thing to get since I only have this little hatchet here, but I've got a decent little pile going right there that I just got from right over here along the road. Just want to make sure I have enough to have a good long fire tonight and a good fire tomorrow morning, so I keep driving up the road a little bit, see if we can't find a little bit more. Well, I just had a new experience. I just got stung by either a wasp or a bee or hornet or something, I don't know. But it's right here. You can see that little red mark above my eye there, and you can see it's kind of swollen there. That's where it initially bit me. But I didn't just get bit once. I also got bit right there and right there. Actually looks like there's two right next to each other. But yeah, it was really weird. I was in this spot breaking up some wood for like, I don't know, 5 minutes and nothing, no bugs were a problem. And suddenly I got bit right here and I like quickly tried to swat it away. I was in that spot for like 5 or 10 minutes beforehand, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do about that because as far as I know, I've never been bitten by a bee or a wasp, so yeah, hopefully I'm not allergic. I guess we'll find out. Not gonna lie, that's pretty frigid, but it feels pretty good because I got pretty hot and sweaty out there while I was getting the firewood. So much needed, refreshing little dip in the creek here. It's only about 5 o'clock right now, but I think I'm gonna maybe start getting a little fire going to make some dinner. Well, I've got my food on the fire cooking. Normally when I go camping, I'm pretty lazy with the cooking. I just do hot dogs, you know, about as easy as it gets when you're camping. But this time I wanted to try something different. I've got this cast iron that's been kicking around for a while and just have never used it. Got some ground beef, potatoes, onions, a little bit of butter, seasoning. Gonna let that cook for a while. Got some mushrooms to add to it, but I'll add those later on. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be quite tasty. I haven't eaten much today, so I'm excited to feast. All right, I am so excited for this meal. It smells so good. It's delicious. Can't really, let's see, focus camera. It's, yeah, I don't know, it's just about perfect. There's not really anything I would change with it. Potatoes are cooked perfectly, softened up nicely, and there's good like little crispy bits from around the edges and on the bottom, the stuff that kind of, you know, burns a little bit and gets nice and crispy, so that's delicious. And then I actually forgot a step. I brought some smoked cheese to put on the top at the end, let that melt on there, but I totally forgot about it because I was so ready to eat. So I went ahead and threw the cheese on there for what's still in the cast iron and threw it back over the fire, let that melt, because you know I'm gonna have seconds. All right, time for the second reveal, this time with the melted cheese all over the top. All right, time to dig in for round two. Got a bowl with the cheese top on it, so let's see if it made it any better. I mean, it's equally as delicious. I honestly don't know if it's better one way or the other, because it's just really freaking good. Alright, it's just after 6 o'clock in the morning here. I woke up at about 5:30 and drove over to the Umpqua hot springs. So I'm at the trailhead now. Got to hike about, I think it's about half a mile out to the hot springs, and then, yeah, gonna be a good way to wake up this morning. Sadly, there's already a bunch of cars here, so I think there might already be people out there. Hopefully I can film some, but just depends on how many people are there, because obviously I don't want to bother them. So let's get to it. Well, I've been out here at the hot springs for, I don't know, about an hour, hour and a half. It's been a while. There was only one guy out here the entire time I was here. This guy named Jeremy. We talked for a while. He's a cool guy. He's just out camping and stuff as well. But now I have the place entirely to myself. I'm in the top spring right now, and then it runs down to that one, and then runs out here, and this is where the spring like originates from. So this is the hottest spring, and then there's like, I don't know, 6 more springs and pools going down, some down over the hill right there, and each one gets decreasingly hot. That way, if this one's too hot for you, you can go down that way. All right, it's about 7:45 now. A family showed up, so I decided to head out, give them the springs to themselves. But yeah, making a quick 10-minute hike back. This part's kind of steep, as you can see, but yeah, gonna head back to the car, get back to camp, and get us some breakfast going, because I've already been up for a couple hours, so getting kind of hungry. All right, got a delicious pancake and bacon breakfast. Let's dig in. Bacon, nice and crispy. Pancakes, super light and fluffy. If you can see it there. Fried them up in the bacon grease, so you know they're delicious. I have to say this meal is much tastier than the oatmeal that I normally eat while camping. I have to say I am going all in on the cast iron bandwagon, because just look how beautiful that is. After I made the bacon and pancakes, I just heated up some water, scraped it out with my wooden spoon, and re-seasoned it, and she's good to go. So I understand why people love them so much, because man, they sure make it easy to make some food, especially when camping. So that's good. I'm gonna definitely keep that around. Gonna upgrade my eating and cooking for sure as I do some more camping. So yeah, probably gonna head to the waterfall here soon and finish packing up camp. I think in order to get actually over to the falls and get up under it, you have to cross over, and I think people cross at this log right here, which I don't think I'm quite up for, because that's like a good 40-foot drop into shallow rocky water below. So I don't think I want to risk that, but I don't know. I wonder if there must be another access somewhere, but I found this little offshoot trail and it leads down to that, and you can't see it on camera, but there's kind of a little trail going up that way. So people must do it, but I don't know. The risk to reward on that one doesn't seem to quite pay off in my opinion. So I think that'll about do it for me out here.